Oh, there we go. We're live, guys. We're live. Invite, come in, V. I cannot share the link. Let's see. Oh, there we go. We're live, guys. We're live. I'm sorry. Hold on. Invite, come in. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Let's see. All right, Henry, you want the link? Because I can't send the link out. Let me see. Let me try to drop the link again in the chat. It won't let me. Oh, I can't drop the link in the chat. I don't even see the chat right now. Let me see something. This is crazy. I don't see the chat for. Video. Turn this down. All right, so we got Big Perm, we got Henry, we got OG. What's good, y'all? All right, yeah, I'm gonna just see something. We got Melissa in the background. She's quiet. Hold up. Damn. Yo, got Henry. I'm gonna send it. OG, if you want to hop in too, I send the link on the on our group chat on Instagram. All right, that's special guest. Send my brother the link. He wanna hop on too. All right, so today I want to talk about Also in the chat then. Yeah, people in the chat here.
Is it charged?
Is it charged? You got 7%. You need to charge your iPad. When'd you sign on your computer? So you're not gonna hop in, like you're not gonna take the link. You just gonna.
What does that mean? Take the link.
When you take the link, you can be on the computer, like you can be on the screen, like everyone can see you.
Oh, I don't.
Or you can hide your face if you don't want to show your face. Alright. My wife is down. My Wi-Fi is down. Damn. Freaking Wi-Fi. I'm for the ones who are still waiting for our nephew. Okay, don't worry, Henry, don't worry. Wi-Fi is down. Henry's nephews. All right, now I'm seeing stuff. I don't know why things are going so slow. Can't see anything. You can't see anything right now? Damn, that's crazy. All right, like always, I want to go over some upcoming releases. And Henry, I know you're mad about what I'm about to do, but I want to go over some Yeezys. The reason why I want to go over Yeezys is because of he's going crazy right now with all the situation. His last night meltdown and everything.
How can I get in?
What do you mean can't get in? Sign up to your to your Gmail.
I don't know.
You don't know it? How you don't know your password?
Oh.
Well, this is like a messy, guys. Screen share screen. Let's see. I want to share. Oh, Yeezys. All right.
Let me see that.
What? The iPad? You want the charger too?
No, I'm gonna see if
Hey! Look at Malachi taking the show. He's on the show right now. Hey, get down, man. Let me put myself down. Get down. Get out of here.
Come here. Take my purse.
Oh, your purse too? Yo, come on, you haven't put the show on hold? What happened? Yeah. All right. Boom. All right. So yeah, Henry, the facing me. But yo, I mean, Kanye is like the big topic right now, man. His meltdown on YouTube and everything. Not YouTube, on Twitter. He's in a sunken place right now. But what do you guys? Those of you in the chat, what do you guys think of the 700 V3? What do you guys think of those? Yeah, at least squads up in here. I mean, these are alright. I like the original 700s V3s better. Even the black ones is good too, because they glow in the dark. All right, Henry, I'm gonna agree with you on this one right here. What the hell is this? These Yeezys right here now showing on the screen. Are you in yet? Well, this is still not in. I agree. I don't like this. This is like some crazy color. But these actually did good for a drop. They did bad. I mean, they okay. They look better than the other one. Somebody like trash. Yo, did y'all hear about Kanye talking about leaving Yeezys and everything and leaving? We're gonna wait for them to deal with Gap. But this right here, this is a shoe that we need to talk about right here, man. These are not trash. These are fire. Yeezy bread, the bread Yeezys. I feel like these are a must right here. Some church don't have these. All right, enough with the Yeezys and everything. Enough with the shoes and everything. Real quick, guys, if you see my video, the sneaker of the day, and I'm just making it like that. The sneaker of the day is Black Cement 3s. Black Cement 3s is the kits of the day. Henry hate the Yeezys. Something like trash. It's like a line of shoe. All right. Where is it? Screen share. Hold on, guys. Boom. Okay, guys, this is today's topic. All right, the first discussion I want to talk about, guys, is does buying essentially make you a hypebeast? And I got this from you, Perm. So shout out to you of that comment you made on my video. So I got that from you. So like, what do you guys think in the chat? Like buying accessories make you a hypebeast? And I think Perm said it because I had my I'm not gonna bring it out, but that gravity thing that's been in my shoes. He said that does that make me a hypebeast?
Yeah.
And yeah, of course Melissa's gonna say yeah. And I agree with her too. I think that does make me a hypebeast for that, because even though it has something to do with sneakers, it has something to do with hype stuff. Like people pull they grills on that. But I don't always put my grills on it. If you watch my videos, I always put like different shoes on there. Being my kit of the day. Let me see if I can put the link out again. See if anyone want to join, because this is like in YouTube. Oh, there we go. There goes the link. Anybody want to hop in? They can hop on in. This is the first discussion. Does that make you a hype beast? As well as like having Henry says no. Oh, Per, you have one? Oh wow. Do you think that makes us a hype beast just for having one? I didn't know you had one, Per. Oh yeah, back to Henry. Henry said no. Don't make him a hype. Don't make us a hype beast. To me, I feel like it's more like if the ladies buy the matcha for Sean. Exactly. Yo, man, I need to charge my phone. All right. Let me put it up here for Panera Driver so they can see that. So ladies buy the matching fur charm that hangs off their purse. Is that a hype piece? That is a good one. Dave, did you see that one?
I can't even get in. This is pissing me off.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna leave this one up there. Let me help her out real quick. I'll be right back. Let me see. Let me password.
Fine.
I can't help you get password. Okay. Oh, yo, Betos. What's good, man? Hello, Sir Diaz. How's everyone doing today? Everyone's doing good, man. Yo, Betos. Yo, so, damn. I'm about to bring it up, man. Yo, so having like sneaker accessory stuff, right? It's not like this, right? This is the gravity thing that spins around your shoe. Does this qualify you as a hype piece?
Yup.
And my girlfriend Melissa saying, yeah, it does. Yo, Betos, if you want the link, man, the link's in the chat. So Henry said no. Big Perm, it made a gadget beast. Yeah, there you go. A gadget beast. What year did the first pair of Yeezys came out? The first pair of Yeezys came out, I'll say 2009. I think you're talking about Nike Yeezys, but Adidas Yeezys came out 2015. No, because we love sneakers and we just buy accessories that go with the culture. Exactly. Oh, Beto said yes. Let me put OG yes up there. All right. Hold on. Beto said yes. Try to move fast. Henry saying no still. You don't know Tamaya? I mean, I feel like I don't think so. Where did you get that from? I got this from online. What I got it popped up as one of my stuff on Instagram. So I feel like that me personally, I don't think that make me a hype beast. But my girlfriend said it does. Yeah, I don't think so. Like I said, I don't put hype sneakers on there. But not gonna lie, I was gonna get one, but they just came out. Yeah, yo, cause it's pretty dope, and it came with some dope stuff. I like the box, the presentation of the box. I have the box right here. So the man limited style. Pretty dope box, dope concept. So my girlfriend was saying this. Melissa was saying this yesterday. She was saying, how I want to travel more because they got stuff for hype beasts. And then she was talking about like the bags. So what do you guys think of like? So Big Perm.
What's going on?
It's good, Perm.
Am I coming in clear? Can you hear me?
Okay, you know, okay, yeah.
It's just because I'm out like in some states out in the mountain stuff.
Oh, you going in and out a little bit, Perm.
I don't know how reception is.
So come back out.
Yeah, I got bad reception. Hold on.
All right. Put your slides. Put your slides on there. Yo, to me, I cannot put my slides on. Where's my Adidas slides? I put it somewhere. I don't know where that was in there. Nah, I can't put that on there. Once they your blade bottles are rat, it's time to burn it. All right, Perman's back.
I'm finally signed in.
You finally signed in? Perm. Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
The connection might be bad because I'm like out in the mountains.
Okay. No problem. What's good,
so
bro?
I don't know how loud it's, I don't know if it's going to come in and out. I got that same, I got it from something called Sneaker Spin.
Okay.
That's where I got it from. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool.
I like it. And
It doesn't. It's a visual. I don't know how many videos of mine that you watched, but like in my last like couple of them, I have it spinning in the background.
mhm.
So it's all about it's visuals. It's cool display. It's a display piece, right?
Yeah, it's a display piece. Yeah.
I wouldn't know if it said Supreme down the side or like you got it from that's a little bit different.
Forget about it. That definitely be hype and everything. And I pretty much thanks to you, this is a good topic. I got this topic for you when you wrote that comment. I was like, yo, this is actually a good topic right here to talk about. Like, does accessory make you a hype piece? Not like this is a display accessory. Then you got a lot of people with the LED lights, but LED lights is pretty much everything. Like even gamers have LED lights, so I'm not gonna include LED lights in it. But even like traveling bags now, because like the traveling bags that people, they have the what's so premise bags, right? Am I saying that right? So they get those bags that you can fit in multiple sneakers. So having a bag like that, does that make you a hype beast as well too? Because like hype beast always been wearing like MCM bags, stuff like that. But like having like these bags exclusive to sneakers, is that like a hype beast thing? In your opinion, do you think that?
No. It's a weird line, man. It's like a thin line nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I know someone that's like, I mean, it's hard to say what it is, but I was when you were talking about it today.
You going in and out again, bro.
And somebody called you a hype beast an insult. When you were saying that, I was like, it was. Now it's cool to be called like, that's why I was like, hype beasts are all grown up, and
it was definitely an insult like back in the day. Now people like taking it and embracing it and everything. Oh, Betos! Hold on.
Hey, Betos, what's going on, y'all?
Betos, let me give you a wrench.
Thank you. Mama, I made it. What's going on? Were you talking about the Soul Premise bag?
Yeah, like stuff in general. Like, do you think stuff like that make you like a hype beast? Like having accessories and everything.
Nah. Well, nah, not really. Because I actually want a Soul Premise bag. I want the big one. So on release stage, you can fit a whole bunch of sneakers in there instead of bags. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, that would make sense.
I've been traveling with my hype beast girlfriend right here with the Tom bag.
Shut up, I'm not a hype beast.
She's a hype beast. When she said that she had that Supreme mirror.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, let me jump in this chat. No,
here we go.
That made her a hype beast. That was instant hype beast.
All right, go on. I'm gonna see. There's gonna be
that.
Gotta go in the room.
There's gonna be an echo.
You know what? They can hear me. That's fine. Okay. For those that missed it yesterday.
Let me go grab something real quick.
Okay.
Dude, it's kind of hard not to like if you see a female with Yeezys and what does she have? Like she has a luxury handbag, a LV or what was it?
Yeah.
What handbag or something you guys were talking about that she has?
She had Louis Vuitton.
Yeezys and an LV handbag on a female hype beast.
Mm-hmm. Look at what OG saying, getting a cereal box. That's a hype beast. But all right, OG, I give you that. I got the cereal box. I give you that. But I don't.
That's super hype.
I don't display.
If you eat it right now, you're not a hype beast. If you eat it right now, you're not a hype beast.
No, I got like 5 boxes. I got 5 boxes. So. I got 5. Henry, hold on. Henry.
Yo.
I like girls that dress fly.
You like girls that dress fly?
Hell yeah.
My girl, she's the type of girl that can do both. She like to just fly with the sneakers and everything. Is that the Supreme man? That's the cap, the sun cap.
Yeah. So with this and the goggles make me a hype beast.
Hell yeah.
But that's
dang.
You're going with style with that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, man.
Listen.
Hey, Beto.
What's up?
Everything for sale, right?
Nah, nothing's for sale. These are all personal.
Is it for sale?
Yeah.
This thing?
Oh, okay. You're hype beast then.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was for personal.
Still
like,
hypebeast, bro.
or you
Why
just
don't
like
you just go back? Listen, why don't you just go buy a regular Speedo goggle, bro?
Listen. I gotta pull up in style when I hit the river rafting.
See, that's hypebeast. And Melissa, I'm sorry to say, but now Louis Vuitton, you're hypebeast because since Supreme going with Louis Vuitton, bro.
Henry knows he can't rock it. That's why he's hating. Henry wished he could rock the LV like she does.
Hell no. You know how much it would cost for me to rock LV, bro? They would have to custom make that thing, yo. Heck no.
Hey, they make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't paying no $2 grand for a t-shirt.
I think Henry is a hype beast. Henry's on the hype of Ewings. To Henry, Ewings are hyped.
It might be the only
hype beast for Ewings.
The only Supreme stuff I have was the shirt that I wore yesterday. I have 2 Supreme shirts like that, and but nothing crazy. And I had like stickers over here too.
Yeah, I hype, bro. You're hype, bro. You're hype.
I got that off the mystery box.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie. If Supreme made a shirt that fit me, I'd probably have some Supreme shirts.
That's why
I agree with you. I ain't gonna lie either.
That's why I buy accessories, only like beanies.
You heard what Melissa said, guys? She said if Supreme made a bed, we will all be sleeping in it.
Hell yeah.
Probably.
Hell yeah.
Sleeping in style.
They make rugs and people are stepping on them. So
yeah.
They got ponchos. They got everything.
I mean, they literally have like, bro. I was watching somebody's video, and there's a house that's completely made out of Versace, bro.
Yeah, the Versace mansion.
A whole house, yeah, the Versace.
No, the interior decorations. Yeah, they have all that. I've seen that.
They have it in Dubai. This millionaire's.
Pay attention, low key, Henry with Dubai.
Hey man, I watch a lot of people in
Probably
Dubai.
A billionaire.
They influence me, bro. Like they make me like, bro. All it is over there is about like, hustling over there, bro. Everybody in Dubai hustles, bro.
Bueno, aceite de oliva, everything.
So you missed the live yesterday. I don't know if you caught it or not, but pretty much I'm piggyback off of what Big Perm wrote to me on a comment he wrote on my video earlier. And pretty much she's piggybacking off of what my conversation we had yesterday, like how back in the day the word hype beast was like an insult, and now people were hype beast and embracing it. So like, what do you think about it? Like,
what do I think about it?
Like, do you embrace it now, or do you still take it as an insult?
See, back then I wasn't a hype beast. I used to buy just whatever I really liked.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you kind of like fall into it, I would say.
Yeah,
whether you notice it or not, you just eventually become a part of being a hype beast. Whether you get one off white or you get 20 off whites, you fit in. We fit into the culture. I mean, it's a part of the game, right?
It is, and listen, I'm a hype beast. I ain't gonna lie, Let me put it this way: if you're camping out over an hour for a sneaker, you're literally a hype beast. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Like in general, if you're
reselling? What if you're reselling all the hype? Does that make you a hype beast?
No,
because a hype beast usually wear all their stuff, right?
I don't think that make you.
If he's on Supreme, at least he's wearing it.
Well, that makes you just a reseller, bro. I mean, go put that in.
But you're still consuming a part of the culture, so you are paying it for the product. Yes, you're reselling it, but you are buying the hype into the hype too. Also,
it was good day, Blake. Yeah,
DB, what's going on?
Do you guys think there's like different levels of hype beasts?
There's different levels, yes, of course.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro.
Like Rick Ross said, I'm on a new level.
Yeah, I don't think like I'm on like a big time hype beast. I don't get all the Supremes. I don't get all the off whites and everything. I feel like if y'all want to call me a hype beast, I'll be like I'm in a lower level of hype beast. You know
what I call them? You know what I call them now? I call them like how you just said, like, oh, I'm not, like buying all the off-whites and all that stuff. I call them drop chasers.
That's true.
Drop chasers. They're chasing all the drops. You know what I mean? Like, if you're doing it for a service and to fan your pockets, I don't, that, I mean, I never knock anybody's hustle ever, but there's a lot of people I see that are just, as far as YouTube goes too, like, there's YouTube hype beasts and YouTube drop chasers, and they're chasing every single drop. I feel like they're not buying what they like. So I think that kind of makes you a hype beast in a sense. You're not buying what you like. You're buying to chase the drop, to stay relevant. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of like, it's none of my business. It's just an idea, that a thought that popped in my head.
Perm, I'm gonna be honest. Those off-white 4s that are coming out, the women's one, they're okay. I don't really think they're nothing special, but just people going out lazy resell and the hype. That's all it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It's on the name. It's on the name. That's what it is. It's the name and make it hype behind it.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I like the first series of off-whites. Anyways, the off-whites now are kind of like meh. The first series were hard, like the Prestos, those first Prestos that came out, the Air Maxes.
That's the Blazers. The Halloween Blazers.
Yeah, that going like an idiot.
So here's my question too. Now we're talking about accessory being hype, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it was hype what the Container Store did with the dropout case? I'm not gonna lie, I have me dropout front cases, and I feel like it's more easier for me to put my shoes in and out. I don't have to lift up boxes and everything.
Yeah,
I don't have.
I was gonna feed into that.
I have to cut out, guys.
Go ahead, Prince.
Okay.
What do you say?
So, drop cases, does that make you a hype beast?
No, because I was gonna buy that like when they first came out, but I did the math and it didn't make sense for me. Because first of all, I was gonna take them out of the box. I was gonna expose them to sunlight and heat and all kinds of stuff. And I like my shoes in the box. I just like them like that. When you pull them out, they smell really fresh, like a DS pair. They smell really good. And it didn't. To me, it didn't make sense. So I never bought them.
No. Back what you said, Betos, about the DS pair, right? I have box cases, right?
Yeah.
And I do take them out. I put my DS shoes in there. So when I take out my DS shoes out of it, it don't have that DS smell.
Oh, okay.
Shoe smell, it don't have it.
Oh, when you have them in the drop box, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That's okay.
Big Perm dropped out, so I'm gonna put the link back in, Melissa, if you want to jump in. But Perm was saying something about that too. But
DB says he uses the Amazon. What is it? I use my phone. Oh yeah.
Put in the signal.
Daniel Blake got the DH Gate specials.
Oh, where?
No, actually. Oh man.
No, I just think that the drop front cases are
3.5 wide, right?
Organized, bro. I mean, let's be honest. I've heard.
Another thing too on the bigger sizes, Henry. Those you have to get the bigger version, which are more expensive.
Hey, look at my size.
3.5 wide
and 4.
Oh, okay.
Money
size.
Yeah.
She could fit 2 pairs in those drop front boxes, yo.
I got a pair of 11s I just picked up in that size.
I have women versions of that.
Well, those used to go for the most. That like around her size for Yeezy go for the most. That's like the money size.
Yeah, back in the days.
What do they call them? Base sizes?
Now, it's still like the money size. There's some shoes I got for her. Size 4 Yeezys.
What is the money size?
Money size means that your shoe sells more money than regular men's size.
Exactly. That's why I hate when everybody's like, "Oh, you're so lucky. You have little feet."
So back in the day, all right. So back in the day, before this hype was crazy, your size was like what, $70. No. So that wasn't like a big thing.
It was lesser value, but it was always hard to get my size because I share it with other little kids. I share with toddlers, grown ass adults. I share with midgets. I share my size with everybody.
Like, midgets.
That is true. I mean, with her size, she had to.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I understand where she's coming from. Like, I used to date a girl who was a size 4.5, and when we would go get sneakers or anything like that, it would be hard for her because you'll be seeing the parents. They go in there, get their size, get basically the whole family size run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're allowed to, you know.
Yeah. But did you used to walk her to the car, Henry?
The DP, one thing Daniel Blake is right about with the chance of drop from being trash is that they do break easily. Like the door does break easily. If you guys,
but they do it on purpose, bro.
Huh?
They do it on purpose, bro.
Yeah,
that's for you can keep buying. And now you could just buy the lids by the pack. If they break, you can buy the lids to replacement. You can buy replacement lids.
Pay attention, Henry out here buying packs.
No, I don't do. I don't even have drop fronts, bro. I love the listen. I love the boxes. Like one day, literally, I would take all my shoes out of the boxes and then put a display piece of just all different sneaker boxes, bro.
Man, how long does it take you to do that?
I have no idea, but I want to do that one day when I get my house and I get my man cave where my sneaker area is gonna be. I'm gonna have a display piece like that.
I like it.
There's one idea that I always wanted to do, but I would have to mess up the boxes, and you would have to fill it in. And I wanted to make a chair, basically like a throne, out of boxes, out of the sneaker boxes.
Out of Ewings?
All the sneaker boxes, bro. Like I'm talking about from Ponies, LA Gear, British Knights, Ewing, Feli, Jordan, Nike, Adidas, Reebok.
But Henry, wouldn't that make you a hype beast though?
I mean, why would it be a hype beast though? Because nobody's hyped about Feli. Nobody's hyped about British Knights. LA Gear.
There's a guy I have with a clown face on my IG. He did that with the boxes.
Yeah.
But he did
so back to the topic. I'm sorry, guys. Back to the topic of the whole buying accessories make you a hype beast. So I don't know if this make me a hype beast buying stickers.
Yeah.
Oh, I got them.
I mean, I don't think it's a hype beast.
But the stickers is more like so like I know what shoe it is. I can just pull it out.
Yeah. That's just organization, bro.
I know it's clear, but like some of the words look the same in the back, so I don't know which ones I'm pulling out. That's yo, guys,
that's sneakerhead. That's being a sneakerhead. That's just,
there you go.
That's just being a sneakerhead.
I'm one step ahead of you. I actually make my own.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, we gotta talk. Hey, Beto.
No, man. I'll cash up you some money if you could.
Yeah, for real, man. We need to talk.
I made them myself. I cut them and everything. I have a little machine that does the cutting and everything.
Bro,
yeah,
I actually have a binder full with a whole bunch of stuff. I'll shoot you guys some.
I need one for the smoke grades that just came out. I need those.
Oh, I need to make a whole bunch. As you can see, I'm kind of missing a whole bunch.
I'm gonna put you on the solo layout. So
you see the background? Like, there's a couple that are missing stickers because I just never have time anymore, like I used to. But I used to double or triple up on ones. So, a whole freaking section of ones is kind of hard to figure out what you got. So I would put stickers.
You brought the wrong one. Yeah.
Yo, wait, is Melissa watching it though? Is she watching that?
She's typing. Y'all doing the most.
Listen. Look at that. That's literally a Jordan wall, bro. A Jordan wall.
And it's actually a whole wall. It goes back to it.
I know.
It's nuts. All right, so guys, I want to get to the next topic. Next topic will be
that's a part of my secret collection. Yes, I'm not trying to.
All right, who gets to determine what is hype?
The internet.
Basically, yeah. Social media, the internet.
The trendsetters, I guess.
Yeah.
So think about it like back then. It was kind of hard to determine what was hype before the internet. And I feel like back then it was like TV, like watching like TV shows. Someone said Martin had like those built-ins, like watching Martin, especially Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Media then. If you wanna put it back then it was media that made it.
Yeah. East Bay magazines.
Oh yeah, man. Oh man,
remember that?
I used to have a collection of East Bay magazines, bro.
I love them. I used to daydream in those magazines.
I remember those magazines. I used to look at those magazines, and then like, yo, everything was freaking cheap. It was like on sale, right?
I think so.
Yep.
Or was it the prices?
Well, yeah, I mean, they would have some crazy stuff on sale because they were like,
Yeah, they would go fast though, bro.
yeah, the sale would go
Yeah,
crazy.
And remember, you had to mail it out too. By the time you mailed it out, it might be at your store.
Yeah, that's a dope idea, though.
Yeah, I used to
Well,
love
all right,
Easter
what
magazines.
do you guys think determine the hype now? People say,
Social media.
hold on.
Social media does, bro.
What'd you say about my wall?
Yeah, take the link.
I don't know how to get in.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Let me help again.
Oh,
Plug in.
I just got off work earlier. No, I'm not at work.
So guys, my brothers in the chat. Yo, your mic. Dennis, your mic's on mute.
And I've been buying and collecting for a while, guys. It's not something I just.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it now, like for real collecting. Now it's been 10 years, but I literally started like little by little back in 2006 with the Barclays, the CB34s, the Godzillas.
Yeah.
I think we started with the Germany 4 and the Black Cat 4.
Yeah.
My whole craze with the Jordan started when I was going to freshman year in high school. 8th grade, time I worked to buy my first pair of J's, and ever since then I haven't looked back.
Wait, who wrote that?
He's having fun in the chat, y'all.
No, somebody said that I think his wall is infested.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
It's actually COVID free, guys. It's COVID free.
Oh my god.
She's anti-hype beats over here.
That's cool.
Listen, that whole hype thing, bro.
Dennis is it. I don't know why he's not saying anything.
I don't think he knows how to unmute or mute it.
Can I unmute it for him?
You could unmute it for him, I think.
Where the camera's at.
Yeah, unmute guest. Yeah, he got it.
Daniel Blow,
you
know,
go.
all my shit COVID free.
Are you on?
Yeah, he's on. I heard
I
him.
was taking a sip of something.
Okay.
He busy, bro. He busy.
Now I just checked in because I heard about the I mentioned East Bay and I ordered my first pair of tools for East Bay around 06 or 05, was it, Jay? I don't remember.
Nice.
Yeah, that was the retro of it. That's when I think, if I'm not wrong, the Chromes came out.
Oh yeah.
The 2 Chromes.
That's like
the black and the white one.
Yeah.
No. You think of the 2010, the black and silver.
Yeah. It had didn't have. I think it had a little bit.
No,
of
I'm talking about the all white ones.
Yeah, there was the all white ones too with a little hint of gray.
Now he had the all white low tops, and I think it had the yellow Air Jordan sign on it.
Those tops were sleepers, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
the wings.
Yeah.
They were, you know what? They weren't bad. The low top 2s weren't bad. But like I said, I'm not a big fan of low tops. Like the only low tops I would rock, and it's because it's more like a mid, is a 13 lows.
Henry, why you never want to show your ankles, bro?
What do you mean show my ankles? Why do you want to see my ankles, bro? That's kind of weird.
You don't like lows. You don't like lows for a reason. Why, Henry? Why?
No, because I told you, I said it in my life, I rolled my ankle on Air Force One lows.
How you roll your ankles in a tank, bro? How you do that?
I'm not saying what happened or what was I doing, bro.
You're walking somebody to their car.
All right, let's top it. Parenting your kids to be humble. How can parents who buy hype for the children show them that material things should not be determined the worth of something? Now, this is a good topic right here.
You gotta buy them nothing but Walmart shoes and make them.
Hold on, let me make it bigger. So you guys, it won't get bigger than that. All right, whatever.
So I can actually
I want to go first.
Oh, what happened?
So who want to go first?
I guess I'll go first. I kind of go through this. He can't hear me.
Dennis, can you hear? You hear me? Yo, if you can't hear, back out, come back
I hear you
in.
from Sheena's device, but I don't hear you from mine.
Well,
You
turn
need
her
to,
device.
yeah, you need to get in and come back out. I mean, you need to leave and come back in. No, but I was saying like I've actually done this with my sister because you know I usually kind of help her out with that with my nephew because luckily he's my size.
Yeah.
And the way I make him do is basically earn it. I'm like, you want some fresh dope sneakers?
Yeah.
Listen, you're gonna have to work for it. And the way I did it, I literally went and got him a Payless pair of sneakers first, and basically let him graduate to a dope pair of sneakers. You know what I mean? And what I did is just found like, listen, I found it was like some like
Spaldings.
no, yeah, it was like some Spalding look, yeah, the Spalding Jones, but the ones that look like Air Force Ones.
Come on, really,
bro? Yeah, I got him good, but you know what? He learned, bro. And
yeah.
now, listen,
Like,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
every day at school. Come on now, Henry.
No, but listen, he learned his lesson. I got him his dope pair of sneakers. He took care of those. Since he took care of those, I started hooking him up with a beater pair that he could beat and a pair that he can rock. So I told him this is the pair that you would rock. You know what I mean? And when you go out with your moms to dinner, church, whatever you want to rock your sneakers with.
Yeah.
And then these are the ones you beat. You go to school and you beat the crap out of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he's been doing, bro. Like, man, me and him have. No, I made. I guess you could say like a semi. And there was a pair. I call them the Yin Yang pack. And Ewing did, and man, he's taking care of those really well. I saw them not too long ago, and he's like, Theo, listen, I only rock these when I go to like special occasions because it's like it looks luxurious, kind of, you know what I mean? And it's white, like it's like white based. I've shown them before. I'll probably show them tonight on a live. I have to just find them. There's so many Ewings I have to find them.
Yeah.
But
for instance, me, like I have a brother, he's 18 now, right?
Yeah.
So when he was younger, I would always motivate him, like, I'll get you some nice shoes, but you got to earn it. And the way you earn it is like you come in and giving me good grades, like nothing but A's. Right? So he would bring me A's, and then I would let him pick whatever shoe he wants, no matter what the price point was. Of course, there's a certain cap. Come on now. But yeah, he would earn it, and he would have his shoes. And I mean, he has a nice little collection now. He's doing good.
Yeah, same with my nephew. I mean, I got him his J's. I've gotten him Air Forces. I've gotten him Agassiz. Man, he has a nice collection.
What was I gonna say? So I think those are really nice examples, but I think you guys misunderstood the question because it's like, yeah, you buy them because they earned it. They were, they got something to deserve what you guys bought. But there are some kids, however, that feel like because they have heat on their feet, or they in style, or they're cool, or whatever, they popular, like they think that it makes them who they are. They're not humble. And there's kids that they see that and they get picked on, they get bullied because they're not fitting in. They have on regular shoes, and it's like, I think the question is, how can you display or even teach that characteristic that's really not installed in a child? Because I think there's something about the shoe itself that makes the kid feel superior, and even adults now, not even kids, but it's just a thing. It's something that feeds the ego, which I believe materialistic does. But at the same time, when you're a parent, you want your kid to just be a good person in the world. You want your kid to be a good citizen. You don't want them out there thinking above anybody or whatever the case may be. Because even if you're like, well, I got these because I got an A on my test, it's like maybe another kid got an A on their test, but they ain't get the same shoes. Maybe they wanted those shoes. So then the kid starts to feel like maybe they're not deserving enough to have that. Maybe that they're not loved enough to have that. But I'm not a parent, however. I am a cat mom. But I don't know what it feels like to have your child maybe come off like, like they all high and mighty because they have something, or just feeling like someone else, they can't sit with other kids that are not up to par because they don't got the same kind of shoes on their feet. However, I think it's important to have that conversation with your child and let them know, like, you know, you got these, but it don't make you any less.
Exactly.
Any less than that. And also, I think another good way would be to I think it does start at home and it starts with the parent because
Yes.
you're the one that's buying for the kid at the end of the day. So if your child is like, I can't wear those, I can't bring those to school, and it's like it already started. Like you already can pick up the energy that your kid is like trying to bring to the classroom because your kid is like, I can't have those on my feet. They're gonna laugh at me, or they, you know, your kid is already developing those emotions where it feels like it can't be themselves. That's not good enough. They have to have J's on their feet, you know, and that's where I think the conversation comes in where you're like, look, it don't matter if you got Jesus sandals on your feet. Like you're not coming to school for that, you know. But it's a lot of things, and I think that also too, if you're a younger parent, you don't even really like. I think you have to understand the kind of influence you have, because when you grow up with older parents, when your parents are already like 50 and they 60, and you like 10, it's like at 50 and 60, they're not worrying about you having any kind. They just want you to have shoes on your feet. They don't even care what kind of shoes they are. But when you have a younger parent and your parent is getting fly, your parent is in their prime, and your parent is making sure you have on name brands and stuff, is because like it's part of the youth. So it's like, not that you're a child raising a child, but you know how it's like when you're in school and you gotta have this on and you gotta have that on. But I think the question really is, how do you go about instilling like that?
Oh, Princess is coming in, which is Melissa.
That wait, I don't want them to see me.
I'm gonna get my mic. All right, sorry guys.
No worries. So, for example, me, I've always instilled in him, like my personal story. I was always that kid growing up with the Spaldings, with the Payless shoes. You know, my parents didn't have money like that. They, you know, everything was accounted for. So I grew up around that, and I got picked on. You know, I got made fun of for wearing Spaldings and stuff like that. Just like most of us, you know, or some of us did, right? So I've always told them to never judge anybody by just because what shoe they're wearing or their T-shirt or what brand they have. To always be respectful. And he's always been respectful in that sense. He's a good kid too. So he has a lot of little sneaker friends and stuff like that. But he doesn't judge anybody by what they're wearing or what kind of shoes they have on.
Yeah, but everyone can't afford expensive sneakers for their kids. Is what Brandon said.
That's correct.
True. That's true.
I mean, but that's why you kind of teach them from the beginning. Like, you know, like I started with my nephew. Like when I started with him, I started him with like, I guess there's levels. You know what I mean? And he's been humble since then. You know, he doesn't. Of course, you know, he likes some of the hype stuff because, you know, he's a teenager. You know, but like. He's not like, if I tell him, look, all I can do right now is give you some Reebok's classics, right? And
I like the glitter case, by the way. It's cool.
You know, I give him some Reebok's classic. You know what I mean? And he'll be all right with it. You know what I mean? He'll be like, all right, thank you, and he'll rock them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, I have seen that, no joke, where I've been like to a sneaker store where a kid is in there and his mom was like, listen, let's just get these right here. And he's like, nah, Mom, you know, it's a Team Jordan. She don't know better, you know?
Yeah.
I want to do like, Jordan thing in the field.
And he was just flipping in the store. He was like, nah, baby, you know, Mom, I can't do this. You're gonna make me look dumb in school. I'm like,
yeah.
All right. Me and the manager just looked at him like,
I seen it in store too, Henry.
And you know what's funny? And I missed that guy. That was the homie. Shout out to Joe. Unfortunately, he had some family issues. He had to move out. He had to move back to where he was from. The dude, let me tell you something. The dude, he was pretty dope. So when a kid would come in like that and he would go ask for a raffle, when he would ask for a raffle, and he was acting up like that for a raffle ticket, he literally would be like, okay, thank you. And he'll rip off the raffle ticket and throw it away.
Dang.
Wow.
Just to teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
But I want to get to Dennis. I want to hear his New
Oh,
York.
go ahead, then.
I want to hear what he got.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah, I got the AirPods in, so I couldn't find my headphones. Yeah, my son, he he's influenced by me and DS. I'm DS' brother, and DS actually put me onto the sneaker game. Like a year older than him, so I really didn't care for the hype. I was kind of like most of you will buy what I like, more or less. And but my son, he is 8. He'll be 8 in August.
Okay.
So DS put me on like to the hype game, like probably like 5 years ago. So my son was probably like 3. So my wife bought him some. We went into Foot Locker. We was like, we want to buy him a durable shoe. We was buying him Jordans at this point. It's like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. We was buying him Jordans at this point. So he's kind of into it and everything. But what we would do is we would buy his play shoes from like Walmart or Payless or I forgot what these other stores is called. Like that's when we would buy his play shoes.
Yeah.
So so in his mind, his play shoes is his play shoes, and his Jordans is my nice shoes. Or when I go to grandma's house, I wear this. When I go out, I wear this.
Okay.
So when he would go to school, he would wear his play shoes because they go to the yard. The teacher isn't gonna allow him to change his shoes before he goes to the yard. So, but then it got to the point where he wanted to wear his Jordans to school because the other kids were wearing the Jordans to school and they were laughing at him, and he would get upset about it. So we bought him foams for his play shoe. Well, actually, what we did, we went to Foot Action or Foot Locker. I can't remember which one. We went to one of the stores in the mall, and we said, what's a durable play shoe that's durable that could, last? Because Walmart, we buying him shoes like almost every 2 months because he was just running through them as a play shoe.
Yeah.
So the lady said, foams, and he still has those foams. It's the orange metallic looking ones. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like
kind of like Croc.
It's like the dark orange color.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to shoot DS a flick so he could put it up. But and they're still good, But it's kind of crazy because he looks at foams. I think we do have an influence on how our kids react, especially the other kids. Because me and DS and Melly was having a conversation earlier about the Fortnite skins. Like me and little man, we play Fortnite crazy. Like I'll buy him the skins, and when he's on punishment, I don't buy him skins. So if this is an exclusive drop, as far as Fortnite skins is concerned, and he misses it because he misbehaved and he just misses it, and that teaches him a lesson. So when he would see somebody playing as like one of the starter characters, like a default skin or whatever, like, and he kills them or they would kill him, he would say, oh, that's why that person doesn't have the cool skin that I have. So it's like it's ingrained in these children's mind, like, yo, I have something exclusive. I have this Travis Scott character that you didn't buy, you couldn't afford. And it's great. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like, it's so it's kind of like, yo, do we as parents teach our kids that hype is, does it determine our worth or because there's times where I don't buy him, like he'll see a shoe, he wanted the gold top ones, if that's what they're called. I don't know what they're called. He wanted those black and gold ones with the gold
gold toe ones?
Not gold toe box, that gold.
Yeah, I think that's the one he's talking about.
Yeah, so he wanted those, and he wanted some he's in a gold. And and I haven't bought him a shoe in like maybe like 2 or 3 months, and I bought the Aqua 8s for myself, and the female ones, size 12 for myself. I'm just feeling those, so I just had to buy them. So he would, there's times with me and him when I'm unboxing the shoe in the crib, and he's like, yo, that's not fair. You bought yourself, and he's only 7 years old. And he's like, that's not fair. You bought yourself a new sneaker. I don't want to be cool like you. Blah blah blah. So it's like, damn, like, am I really pushing this on my son without really? You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without really knowing what I'm doing, like, am I really? And which when me and DS and Melissa got together earlier, we said like, are we really putting material or by example, not telling our kids like, look, this shoe makes you cool, but are we by example showing like, look, this shoe, this puts you above the person who doesn't have it, or this Fortnite skin, or whatever, this cool thing that we got for you puts you above your peer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of with the direction where we were going with the shoe and everything, and I'm really trying to show him like, look, this shoe doesn't make you this little. He loves these black and blue ones that he has. He loves like he loves them joints. I gotta clean them. That's how I love them. They smell. That's how much he loves them. But but more or less like it's like, damn, I'm really showing my son that this shoe or this thing that he owns makes him better than the next person. So that's kind of where we're going with it. And
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of like, but like Henry was saying, like for his was it your nephew Henry that you was talking about?
Yeah, he's muted, I think.
Yeah, my bad. I'm making sure that niece is like picking up her mess. My bad, y'all.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it your nephew was saying like?
Mm-hmm.
It was your nephew who was saying like, look, I only reward him and X, Y, and Z. That's kind of how we do it with little man. We just reward him with like, because he really want those gold toes, and I don't think I'm not paying the StockX price that they asking, especially for his size. And he's what is he, a 6Y? Shana?
It's his wide. They ain't
2Y.
So he probably has
2Y.
Was it the lows or the highs? The Jordan 1s?
I'm not sure. I think it's the highs. I'm not sure. It's the one that you had, DS, that you said were too small for you. They hurting your feet, and you got rid of them. It was those.
Oh, those are gold toes. Yeah. It wasn't too small.
Yeah, gold toes. Yeah.
The patent leather is very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like.
Another thing I would probably say too. Also, I mean, times have definitely changed. Yeah. I think kids are more aware nowadays and they're more in tune to what's popular or what's out there that's really popping. So that's another thing I would say, that the kids are more aware of what you have or what you don't have, and I guess as a kid growing up, you kind of want to blend in with the other kids. You want to be a part. You want to feel a part of the group or the crew, right? The clique. So I think that also creates in them a mindset that, oh, I want this specific shoe, I don't want that shoe, or I want to dress like this, I don't want to dress like that.
I wanna go on a background story about me, about when I was growing up with sneakers. But before I get into that, what do you guys think about what Big Dog said right here? He said, I try to give my sons J's, all they want is Vans. So what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, a lot of kids are like that, I guess, to a certain age, right? And a lot of them will kind of grow out of that, and then again, it comes back to the part where you're at school and maybe like, I don't know, middle school, or kids start wearing Jordans or retro.
Yeah, elementary school, I remember wearing like them light ups. You wearing sneakers and they light up and everything.
LA Gears, like Daniel Blake said. I had those too. Those are cool.
Hold on, Melissa's back. They can see you.
Wait, can you hear me?
They can definitely hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, back. I close the door.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Wait, I can't hear you.
LA Gears.
Hold on, I had those two. Those are cool. Hold on, Melissa's back. Hold on. I just muted her. I think she got her on the YouTube as well. You got your YouTube on?
Bro, y'all get this. Don't worry, y'all get this. Once y'all get this, it's gonna be like nothing, bro.
Yes, sir.
Nah, but going in there like that, like it's hilarious because it's kind of with my niece now. It's hard for me not to, since I'm into sneakers, not to get them sneakers. You know what I mean? Like that little when they're babies.
Yeah.
And sometimes you could catch some super steals when it comes to like infant sizes.
Yeah.
So, nah, but going in there. It's hilarious because it's kind of with my niece now.
Oh, she has the playback. I think he probably has the video in the background.
Yeah, tell her to mute the video in the background.
That's what I told her to do. Hold on, right back, guys.
Be good.
So basically, I've been doing that with her, and I don't know if anybody watched that video that I posted on my thing. She literally knows now what are Jordans and I didn't think she was gonna catch on that quick, you know. But she's been pretty the fast because I've done that with my other little nieces. They don't give a crap, man. They just wore them and beat the crap out of them.
Yeah.
But no, she has literally her. I guess it's because she's always with me. She literally has her beaters, and she has the ones that she rocks to go out, and she knows when to switch it already, bro. So she has like these. She's 3 years old
already,
bro. And the thing is, bro, listen, and it's crazy. Like, so her daddy bought her like some free runs, right?
Yeah.
And she uses those to beat them up. But her J's and her Air Forces,
fresh.
Yep, she only wears them when she goes out, like if she's gonna look fly, bro.
Oh wow,
which is nuts.
All right, well, we see Melissa's head and turn it on. That's a lot better. How come Melissa don't show her face? She don't want to show her face right now. She's just like all shy. She's showing the bed. So I want to tell you guys what I went through.
Did you tell her that she could take off the camera? Yeah, just leave it like that.
Yeah. Wait, can you hear me? I'm so confused.
You're good.
We can hear you.
Hey, shh. Hold on, let me give him something. Go ahead.
It's all right, bro. It's all right, bro. That's the part of the live, bro. Trust me.
There you go.
That's part of the show. We being on live, bro. We all know. Yeah. So like, bro, it's nuts how these kids grasping and going into that Fortnite stuff. Like, yeah, I remember when I was playing like hardcore with my nephews, and it was mostly because of my nephews. I started playing really hardcore because, and it's kind of messed up because I kind of got them into it. Because the group that I used to chill with on GTA, look, you can call me a GTA hype beast. I'm a GTA hype beast. I play that all day, every day if I could, But anyway, so a group of guys that I used to play with on GTA, they transitioned to Fortnite when it first came out. So I started playing it a little bit here and there. And then my nephews were like, yo, we're bored. We want a new game. And I was like, yo, my homeboys introduced it. And then, when it became like a family thing and we all got together, I guess it just made it more hype to stay in that game and play that game. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then the whole skin thing, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. So my cousin's son, if I'm not wrong, spent like $150 on skins without him knowing. Bill, he's like, what the heck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nuts, bro. I mean, that Fortnite thing right now, for kids right now, is like, it's crazy. It's nuts, man. I'd be like, what what happened? You know what I mean? Like,
my bad, y'all. All right, so before Melissa go and speak on what she wanted to speak on, I was going to talk about my story when I was in high school. So in high school, I wasn't really into Jordans like that until like my freshman year. My middle school year, I had like the 15s and the 16s, but they're like OG Jordans.
Yeah.
And but those was like hand me down. Me and my brother had them. Those like hand me down. There was like an 8.5. So when I got into high school, it was like 9.5, 10. So I started wearing those. So I had my Timbs. I was wearing Iversons. So Iversons was my favorite basketball player when I was a kid.
Clean.
Yeah.
I used to have basketball too.
With the jerseys. So that was my guy. So whenever we go to the outlets, I was going to Rebuy outlet, get some Iversons. People used to like they wasn't like really making fun of me. They were like, yo, what you wearing Iversons for? Like, why you don't wear these? Why you wear that? So I'm trying to get into numbers. So this is how we're gonna get into transition to Team Jordans. So my mom bought me a pair of Team Jordans. So that was like my basketball shoes for gym, rainy day shoes or whatever. So I got a Team Jordans. I'm looking like, I'm cool. And then my boy put me to the side like, yo, why you got Team Jordans? Like you gotta wear this, you gotta wear that. So like this is how I'm trying to learn. Then he gave me the website like, yo, going 23 years back. Look at the release dates. Because it was kind of hard to know what was releasing back then. There was very few websites out there that had like letting you know what's coming out. I got the Jordan card. I was studying the Jordan cards, knowing the numbers.
Yeah.
I feel like my first, like I was wearing my 15s and my 16s till high school, hurting my feet trying to fit in. Like, yo, I got some Jordans too.
You ever stick out the insoles?
Yeah, I took it the missiles too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were still hurting my feet like this, like crumbling up like this.
With the lace all loose.
Yeah. I was trying to take the shoelace off too.
Yeah.
Really to release that pressure. But I was doing anything I can do to fit in because, like, you know, high school's a different thing. It's definitely different from middle school. Because middle school, you wear whatever you want, you know. But now, I feel like nowadays, like, you gotta wear what's popping right now. Kids know what number Jordans are. So like, and then you know, my parents, they were both working parents. And it was just like my brother said, we had to earn things. You know, I was earning things through that. But I'm more like, I ain't gonna front, I was a hype beast back then. I was like, no, this is coming out Saturday. I gotta get this, gotta get that. So ever since I was 14 years old, I always had a job. Well, first, it started off with summer job. Yeah. I was buying, like I said, jersey was my thing before I was a sneakerhead. I was buying jerseys. So I'm getting the new jerseys. I need that Kobe jersey, I need that Jordan jersey, I need that Iverson jersey, I need jersey. So this is like 04, 03.
Yeah, Nike versus Champion. You had Champion and you was getting shot.
Yeah, Champion, and you wear a Champion jersey. Yeah, they was like, they clown you wearing Champion jersey and everything. And then I think the next year, I think I was like 15 years old when I was working again. That's when I started buying like Jordans. I'm like, all right, you know what? My mom gave me these, so I'm gonna get paid 4 times in the summertime, 2 times in July, 2 times in August. So out of all those 4 times, boom, I started buying my sneakers left and right, and then I got like an after school job, just going ham, just buying sneakers, and it was only Jordans. I was buying Jordans, I was buying Air Maxes, buying Air Forces, I was buying Dunks. I wanted SBs, but SBs was a little back then, 06, 07, SBs was like kind of hard to get. Now that was like kind of exclusive with SBs, but I was buying my size. Anyone got anything 9.5 for sale? Hold on, I got you right now, Blake. Anybody got anything 9.5 for sale for Daniel Blake?
Real quick, since you guys are talking about shoes, if you guys are on Foot Locker and you missed the Grape 5s, they just have like a little mini restock right now.
Yeah.
Just to let you guys know.
Boom, look at this. Like you have to work hard. He had to cut. He said he worked for 2 months to get his vitamins.
Yeah. I had to work on summer to buy my J's.
I used to deliver pizzas. Yeah, I used to work in the library, just shoving books for hours, just to get what Jordans I want to get and everything. Yeah. And my mom was cool about it. She was like, "Yo, I like this."
And remember when you first got them, how special you felt when you put them on?
I felt very special. I felt more special when I bought my first pair than when she bought a pair for me. I felt more special like that. I'm like, oh shoot.
I know. I took like 15 minutes to take them out of the box. I ain't gonna lie.
No. I was just I'd be like sitting there looking at them, like babies, like ready and everything.
Yeah.
So especially growing up in New York, man, it was like. It's like, yo, you gotta have like something popular. Like,
yeah.
Like, hey guys, oh, here we go. All right, it's Melissa's turn.
I don't agree.
Does she not have a question real quick? Do you think it takes sneakers more serious? The men take, of course. Men.
But don't blame New York for what you gotta have on your feet. It's not New York. It's not always the culture here to have Jordans on your feet.
No, I mean, well, New York, you already know we have Jordans. We have Tims, we have Malachi want to get in the wrong.
But to answer Sheena's question, I think it does matter. It does depend on the man. Because women could care more about shoes than men. But I guess with the sneaker business and all these sneakerheads and being in this chat, it seems like the men care a little bit more than we do, but there are men that like don't really care. Like all they care about is like a pair of constructions because they need them for work, and then they just want to have like maybe loafers to take you on a dinner date. Not that they keep up with like all these shoes like these hype beasts do.
No, those are the same guys that
Yeah,
are driving Priuses, though.
Huh?
Are those the same guys driving Prius?
No, half the time it could be a guy in a Benz, because at the end of the day, you can't get in the club with those sneakers on.
That's
You
true.
can't get in
Yeah,
the
that's a
lounge with
fact.
those sneakers
I
on.
feel like
You're not
now
getting in the rooftop party with those sneakers on.
Now you can. Yeah, it depends on where
So
you are.
it's like it really depends where you are, where you're
Yeah.
going. But honestly, there's something about sneakers that's very immature. And it's like you could just tell the kind of age group that the guy is in mentally, because it's like you 35, but it's like, come on, like we're somewhere nice, like you just at some point you have to suit it up, you have to do the adult thing,
Yep.
and it's like sneakers is not everything.
Yeah, pull out the Jordan 1 with that nice tux.
I don't know.
Yeah, at one point it was just like, all right, if you got a pair of all white ups and constructs, you're good. Like you can wear anything as long as you
Right.
pull out those all whites or those constructs once in a while. It's like, all right, it's like one of those standard things. Like, all right, at least you got those, bro. All right, you ain't got no J's. You rocking your New Balances once in a while, but I seen your ups when you came out the other day. You popped out the other day. I seen your constructs the other day. So it's kind of like those are like the
like the standards.
Yeah, like the standards. Yeah, like you gotta at least have those. Like I remember around 06, 07 though, the low Air Force Ones kind of took over. Like those were like everywhere. Like
I used to rock.
I don't know if you guys
the all black, the low top ones. I used to rock them.
Yeah, like around 06, 07, those were like everybody and their mother had them. Like around the time with the I Love New York shirts, DS and Melly, I don't know if I remember those. It was around that time. The I Love New York shirts. Those the white. It just seemed like the lows was everywhere. Like nobody was even rocking the highs anymore.
No, yeah, like with ankle socks, and like men would actually show their ankles, because even now,
yeah, with the little ball on the back of their sock.
They're being shy. The one shows
there's a lot of I work with a lot of people that are from LA, and they get promoted and they come to New York, and it's just like they dress so differently, and it's like
yes, we do.
That the men like
from the Bay Area,
you could tell, like even though they were sneakerheads, they like trying to adapt, and like they bring in like their style, and it's like they're wearing like the chino pants and like the tailor made pants with like a pair like SBs, or like maybe even like Air Forces, and it's kind of weird because you're in a suit but you have on sneakers, and it's like it's still a look as long as you showing the ankle. And I know men are probably self-conscious of their ankles. They don't want to show their hairy ass ankle, but it's just like a look. And I think A$AP Rocky has maybe paved the way for the guy that wants to be more conservative and taken a little bit more seriously than the guy that wants to wear skinny jeans or ripped jeans or baggy jeans. A guy that wants to not be in a graphic tee. He wants to wear like a collared shirt, but still have like something on his feet that says, like, I'm here, I'm current, I'm present.
Got some fire on the feet.
But yeah, it really does depend on and I don't know if DS Kicks was gonna bring this up, but a lot of sneakerheads really don't care about what they're wearing as long as there's heat on their feet.
Wait, what?
That's true for the most part, yeah.
It's like you have to give a shit
about
about your
distinguish
clothes at some
between sneakerheads and hypebeasts, like what you say?
Yes, and that's
hypebeasts. I would say care really about everything they got on, but normal people, like for example, myself, clothes wise, I stopped caring after high school. To be honest with you,
you know what's crazy that you say that, because I think it's the other way around. I think it's when you don't care what you have on, but you only care about your shoes, that makes you a hypebeast. Because when you care about head to toe, you just high maintenance. You care about everything down to your eyebrows. But when you really, really go and break your neck to stand outside on the line for 2 days for a pair of shoes, but you have on the same jeans from like 10 years ago, and like the collar on your shirt is a whole nother color, like you're the ultimate hype beast to me. Because it's like you probably didn't even have the bread. But you rather spend the bread on something that's gonna keep you more relevant than something that's gonna keep you actually better, like to keep up with hygiene and stuff.
Well, I mean, sorry to cut you off.
That's okay.
I have the money. That's not the problem. It's just that
Mhm.
who am I wearing that for? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna
Right.
be wearing a Gucci shirt to stunt on dudes that, you know, that have Supreme BOGO T-shirt or something like that.
Mhm.
I really don't care about that stuff anymore because I'm not in high school, and I
Yeah,
used to
but
dress
who
like
you
really
who
fly
you
in
care
high
about
school and college,
but who
but
you wearing the sneakers for?
for personal taste.
Right. But if you care about the sneakers the way you cared about your clothes, it would just be a lot more cohesive because it don't gotta be a Gucci shirt. I actually like a guy that has on like a clean like white tee. It could be Hanes. It could be the ones that Jordan wears in the commercial. Like
Yeah.
as long as it's like a t-shirt and it's clean and it's like brand new and it tells me like you actually care. It's like wearing cologne and
Yeah.
aftershave and all of that. It doesn't take away your sneakers don't look better if you look more homeless.
Yeah.
like they're not gonna shine a little brighter if the
No, yeah.
clothes is dimmed.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, I buy. Of course, I buy. Like you guys don't know, but I'm heavy into clothing. Like I buy like nice like dress up polos and stuff like that. Like nice jeans and stuff, you know. And I wear all that stuff, but I really don't. I don't do like outfits or stuff like that on my IG or anything like that. Because I mean, to me, people don't really care about that stuff. But I always just pretty decent, I would say. But to me, again, a hype beast would be a person who like wants to have everything supreme or Bape, you know, they want to be all dripped out. And then the sneakers is like an accessory also too, you know. That to me would be a hype beast.
yeah.
I want to get to the Nets subject. The Nets, the final subject here.
OG kicks. OG kicks.
Yeah, he said I wear clothes with colors that go with my sneakers. So what does that make me?
Back
That
in the
makes
day,
you
we
a
were just trying to
person-
match.
OG Kicks 45. That makes you a person that is well rounded. You actually care ins and out. It makes more sense to care about yourself overall as opposed to just say, "Oh, I got these on. I know I'm straight. I know I know I kill anybody on the block with these on." And it's like, but you have on the same shirt from 3 nights ago. It's like you didn't even care to like brush your teeth, like change your clothes, but you got these sneakers on. So it's like that's what I'm trying to make. Like when you care about yourself in a way where it's like it's not just about the shoes, it's about everything. I gotta make sure I'm okay, like I'm straight. It definitely makes you clean, and that's really all I care about is that you're clean.
Yeah.
The
I
Nets
shower every day.
the last subject, and then after this one, can season sneakerheads influence young sneakerheads to not bully or ostracize those who cannot afford height?
Season?
That's a good one.
What is seasoned sneakerheads?
Seasoned means like somebody who's like experienced or older.
We're talking like a Kais Omar or
Yeah, like the higher ups, you could say, or like
of course
older
they're a big influence, of course.
big influencers, yeah. Or someone like me and you, but those so
I don't
Like somebody
consider
older.
myself an
You don't have to
influencer, though.
necessarily be an influencer.
Yeah, I
You
don't
don't necessarily
consider
have to be an
myself.
influencer. It means somebody.
Wait, it's not letting me
No, I
comment.
wouldn't say an influencer, but
How do I comment?
I'm a sneaker enthusiast.
I can't. Okay, so it's not letting me comment. But Sheena, I love you.
Do you need me to come back there and help you?
I'm okay. She can hear me. Sheena, I love you too. But this is really funny because I really don't know what a seasoned sneakerhead is.
a season means you like yes, like somebody who's been in the game. That doesn't mean he's an influencer. Like that doesn't mean like, but you know, probably got a couple of younger, like basically mean older. Season means older or experienced or in this case older. So somebody like even you, Beatles, even though you say you're not an influencer, but I'm pretty sure there's younger
Yeah.
kids that know like yo.
Oh yeah, to a certain extent we do influence people. I'm not gonna deny that. But the word influencer, like nowadays, it's thrown around.
Yeah, it takes on a whole different
Yeah. That's just saying you're better than the rest of the people that are following you. And to me, I'm not.
No, but I mean like influence them as far as.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, yo,
like
what?
Young like what's popular or like for instance.
But not even that. But for you to be on on a type of like yo, you don't need to make that kid feel bad because he's wearing.
So for instance, something
sketches.
simple like switching out the laces on the shoe. Like let's just say a kid didn't want the shoe, right? But now that they saw
Yeah.
you could do this to the laces, maybe I influence them now to want to buy the shoe now, and then maybe switch the laces out just because
I
now
don't
it
know
looks
what you did.
cooler, you know.
What did you put? You put ribbon?
No,
Oh
it's they're like Union inspired laces. So these are
So the-
inspired by a
like-
shoe that's worth like 20 times.
But
Yeah.
but now the question is, can seasoned sneakerheads influence young sneakerheads to not bully or ostracize those who cannot afford hype fits or shoes? So
They
meaning that
can. I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, so is that we're not really we're not looking at influence as influencer on IG or something like that. We just mean like somebody it could be locally, like people know in your neighborhood know like Vito, yeah, he he go to they just know that you probably up there in age, and they'll probably take heed to what you say.
Yep.
And you probably see him bullying the kid. Like, so me personally, like I don't know any youngins, well, I don't have that relationship with kids. Like I said, DS put me on to the sneaker thing. Like I was always into, keeping groom. Our father was real big on that.
All right, everybody.
Groom,
So we're gonna end. We're not gonna end it yet. We'll stay on for another 10-15 minutes, and then we'll end it.
Just to piggyback on what Dennis was saying, I don't think it matters if you're seasoned or you're not seasoned, or you're sneakerhead, or maybe you think you are one, or whatever in your head tells you that you are certified sneakerhead. But you shouldn't bully nobody, no matter what's going on. And I pray that nobody bullies no kids around me, especially about what's on their feet, because I could have anything on my shoe, on my feet, and I would hit you with it just for bullying a kid. Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I hope I never experience anything like that in public, because I would definitely expose the person, and I would just make a scene, and I would literally make it known to where it's like you are a coward for that, because it's like you're really not. And this is the problem that I have with shoes that I think men are like there's something going on inside of you that makes you feel
big perm is funny for that
in person because of what's on your feet. And I'm not saying that it's something in your inside your pants that you have to make up for. I don't know, maybe it's something physical, maybe it's emotional, but it's like just because you have what you have on your feet doesn't make you anything. So I just hope everybody understands that. It doesn't matter what your wall looks like, what's on your floor, what's on your back.
What's on the driveway?
Because I will bully you back, and I will just tell everybody that you don't like yourself. Clearly, you hate yourself.
Yeah,
and you have to go and talk to kids like that. But
I feel like the sneaker influence thing. I feel like the whole I'm gonna go with the Jordan 1s, right? Everybody wants Jordan 1s. So basically, you know about the red one mids is coming out now, right?
Yeah, I seen the picture.
I feel like that is a shoe that a lot of people could get their hands on. I know it's going to sell out fast with all the hype beats and those, but that's a shoe that I feel like the young ones could go after. Even mids, I feel like mids in general they can go after that because like everybody want ones. And the cool thing they're doing about mids is like they're not smacking the jumping in the back. They're making like OG highs in a way. Even though they're jump tongue. I feel like that is a good thing for the youngsters.
The kids that the parents can't afford the $400 retro, right?
Yeah.
Brandon said that some sneakerheads who bully other guys who don't have it might feel insecure with themselves. That is true. It's not just kids. I hear men talk to other men like they belittle them, like, "Oh, look what you got on your feet."
Especially if you go to a sneaker event.
Yes, even if it's another sneakerhead. And it's like, yo, what's wrong with you? They talking, get rid of those. These are just it doesn't even matter. God forbid y'all get caught outside. That's another thing too. Like when you're a sneakerhead, you have to maintain like this rep where it's like you can't be caught outside with that.
Yeah.
Because it's like you don't know who you're gonna run into. As if you was like, I don't know, like
I personally I didn't grow up like that. So I mean the homies that I hang out with, we don't do none of that stuff. Maybe because I'm older. And I was bullied, so I understand that. And I personally would never do that to somebody. I've seen people that worn fakes at events and stuff, but I would never call them out. Because who am I to put them on the spot? Maybe they don't know, or I mean, maybe they don't care. You know,
Mhm.
like I always say, I didn't put money in your pocket, so I can't tell you what to buy or what not to buy.
Yep.
Right?
Like you didn't pay my phone bill, so I don't have to answer the
Exactly.
phone.
So
Yeah.
real quick, guys. So, Henry just put his link in the chat. I tested to put his link in the chat. So after this, we're gonna. Well, I don't know if everybody's gonna head over there, but I want everybody to head over there. We'll chop it up with Henry for a little bit, and tomorrow is a sneaker battle royal. Betos, are you gonna join this time?
I might come in late as a judge though.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have work tomorrow. So.
Copy.
Yeah. But I'm
We
gonna
had
go over to
30.
Henry's carne asada. We'll check out the barbecue at Henry's spot.
Yep.
That is true what Big Perm said. If your man bullies another man about his cakes, you have a girlfriend, not a man. Yes, that is so true. That's not nice. It reminds me of that Nick Cannon movie. Yes, that is true. Love, that's so sad because it's like he did all of that just to be, and he still gets the girl at the end, which goes to show you it's really not about what's on you, but what's in you.
All right, guys. So I'm.
Yeah, but I was one more thing. I think I mean, obviously y'all got more influence in the sneaker realm, but we all should always use our influence for
Positive.
for better, yeah, and definitely teach these young kids because me and DS, we was junior high, we was one of the on the popular side, but one of the things we didn't do is we didn't bully. Like we hung out, especially being from Flushing, Queens, like seeing all the background of the different people, and DS and Melissa is a picture of that two different backgrounds coming together and the situation that they're in, a situationship relationship. I love them both, but but it's a testimony of Flushing, and entanglement.
We're in entanglement.
Y'all stupid, but but there's a lot of that over there in Flushing, and one of the things we learned, with that is, we was kind of well rounded. Yeah, we was at the forefront in junior high school, and unfortunately, I left early. But around that time, but one of the things we did do is we kind of was like well rounded. Like we didn't really like poke fun at other kids and whatever, and and they didn't know that our Jordans came from our older cousin in VA, but but we didn't front on them, So I think we should definitely, well, y'all should, because I don't really influence anybody except for my little man. But y'all definitely should, definitely use that platform or whatever platform you have, whether it's personal, definitely show these kids like, yo, man, don't make these kids feel like they're nothing because they don't have what y'all got on y'all feet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So just to talk about something, I don't know, I don't think I've ever talked about it, but here locally, I wanted to start a special program for kids that are that don't have the funds, or the family doesn't have the funds to buy them sneakers and stuff. So I've been working on something here locally where we can buy sneakers and stuff like that, or start a little organization to buy kids sneakers at school, that are picking up their grades, are doing good, but sometimes their parents can't afford to buy them Nikes or not necessarily Jordans, but something I've been working on, and something I wanted to do for a long time. So hopefully hopefully after all this stuff that blows over with the COVID, I want to get that rolling, and I want to start a program to help kids buy sneakers for school, stuff like that, just to motivate the kids too.
That's very dope, Betos, because that reminds me what I did. I didn't. Well, I would love to do what you're doing, trying to start a program like that. But I remember this. I work with kids, and I remember this kid. One kid came from DR, and his sneakers was like talking and everything. So I give him fresh white in front of I probably wore them like 3 times. Like I just gave it to him and everything.
That's nice.
On that note, we're just gonna wrap it up. Yo, Betos, put your link in the chat. So Betos go live.
Let me grab that real quick. And also, oh shit, hold on. Also, to my boy here locally in the Bay Area, he does a shoe drive for kids every year. And I think it's something very special. I wish more events or people would cover that. And I always give a lot of sneakers out too, also. And it's pretty cool. I wish more and more sneakerheads around the world would do that.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. The whole community comes together. We donate shoes for the kids that are less fortunate, whether they be new or VNDS and stuff like that. I think that's something pretty cool. A lot of people, more people should be doing out there.
Yeah, facts.
Shit, let me grab my trying to get the link real quick.
Your Team Taco.
Hell yeah. Yeah, check out the podcast every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We come over, we talk sneakers and just have fun, crack jokes, we make fun of each other, Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, man, I just trying to, build something positive for the YouTube. I think I just put the link in there. You guys can come check us out. It's not just me. There's a lot of good people out there. DB, we have who else we have, man? Henry always slides by too, and also Ron Mexico. He's a co-host too. Yeah, we just talk about new things. We bring people in, and we try to bring something a little bit different to the table. We talk about sneakers, the business side of it, the resale side of it, and a whole bunch of other stuff that people don't really like to show.
All right, cool. Shout out some Betos with that. So guys, this was Talking Sneakers episode 3. Episode 4 might come in tomorrow as well at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock by tomorrow. So since Team Taco have tacos in the emojis, tacos out there for you. DB like shit emoji and Zayla like fire emoji. Let's put the sneaker emoji for me. Let me see if I can put that there.
You gotta get a DS sign or a little DS sneaker.
I'm sure. I'm gonna do a, since it's talking sneakers. Let's do a Henry's live right now. Yeah. Let's throw some sneakers out there.
There you go.
Try to do one for myself. If I can find it. Here we go.
I'm trying to look for it right now too.
Everybody from the JBM squad, for real.
Turn his thing up.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I pressed on.
Oh my gosh. Let me mute her.
I found the sneaker emoji.
There you go, Beto. Primera, is that for Melissa at the Hills?
There you go.
Let me everything for you.
I'll holler at y'all on Henry's Live. I'm out.
All right, guys.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Peace.